What's up, YouTube? Today is officially the start of my wear test of these 990 V4s. I can't admit I'm pretty excited about this. Usually I think that like wear tests, you have to like marry a shoe essentially. You have to completely commit to it. I'm gonna be wearing these mahogany leather 990s. January 18th. There's snow on the ground. It's freezing cold. So this will be a good indication of like, okay, are these snowproof? I'm excited to see how they hold up. I'm assuming they're gonna be pretty warm. There's no mesh in these, so there's no really way for them to vent. So I'm kind of curious. That's a good thing and a bad thing. So what I'm gonna say, as far as just like walking around the house, the shoes, they're stiff. These 990s are not like a regular 990 you would buy. I'm about to put these on, one with the leather one, and then one with just a regular gray V4, just to kind of see like, are they going to get more comfortable over time? I'm assuming they are. They're going to break and the leather's going to loosen up. Right now, they are stiff as can be. So I'm assuming like 1 to 2 days it'll feel good, but only time will tell. All right, so right now I have the wear test one, the leather, and then I just have a regular gray V4 on. And yeah, you can definitely tell a difference. There's 100% a change. You can definitely tell the mesh is so much better than the leather. I think once, like I said, once I wear the leather more, it'll be better. That's just my thoughts before I wear them, and obviously I'll come back with what I think after I wear them. It's day one, about to head outside to get my day going. All right, I got both of them on, ready to head out the door. This is today's fit. We got the nice New Balance tee, long sleeve, some nice cargo pants. Obviously the leather mahogany. I like the white laces a lot. I think they complement the white t-shirt a lot, so. All right, day one is complete. I've worn these shoes for the entire day. Went to class in these, walked outside, and I will say that, yes, they are comfortable. Yes, you can tell it's a 990. So today was the first day actually wearing these shoes outside. All I did was wear them to my classes for the day. Snow on the ground, salt on the ground. How did the shoe hold up in these conditions? Honestly, great. I am noticing like little spots of like water or like salt that got on them, and I can just wipe it right off and it comes completely clean, which is something you could not do on a regular gray 990. As far as like the ventilation, I think that's my biggest complaint so far, is that there isn't that much ventilation. So this shoe for sure would not be a summer shoe. You would only wear this shoe pretty much in the fall, winter, and like the colder months. It looked really good. I loved looking down at my feet today and seeing these shoes on foot. I really do enjoy the look of this shoe, and I do enjoy the shoe. This is going to be an easy 7 days because I genuinely love this sneaker. Creasing, it's as you would expect. Day one, pretty satisfied, and I'll check back up tomorrow. All right, today's day two of the wear test, and I would love to say that I went and did a bunch of stuff today, but I unfortunately was not able to go out at all today. If you take a look outside, it's an absolute blizzard. Just won't stop snowing. But I am gonna go outside and I'm gonna wear test these shoes. I'm gonna walk around in the snow just to see how they hold up. So this will be a fun little test I do. All right, I just took these outside. This is what they look like coming in. I knocked the snow off outside. As you can see, it's kind of wet. So if it just wipes right off. It's actually pretty unbelievable. My socks are completely dry. It just wipes right off. These sneakers are amazing for the snow. Absolutely passed the snow test. My socks are completely dry. My feet were warm. Biggest takeaway from today, other than that they're waterproof, they've gotten more comfortable from day one to day two. That midsole kind of broke in a little bit. They feel more like a 990 V4. Super happy with that. And they definitely passed the snow test. What's going on, YouTube? Today was day three. I only wore the shoes for a little bit today. I just wasn't out that much. I was kind of staying home doing some work. They were super comfortable. It just, every time I wear them, even though they are leather, it's still V4. It still gives me that V4 vibe. And I just absolutely love it. Day three was great. Day four should be an active day. I should be out and about quite a bit tomorrow. So I'm excited to have a whole day and then outside and then get back into the week starting Monday. So really excited to finish out this wear test and really just see how amazing this shoe is, because so far I'm all in on it. I highly recommend this sneaker, but it's only day three. Today is day 4, and we got a few errands to run today. Nothing crazy. Still snow on the ground. And as far as like the creasing, it's honestly not even that bad. I mean, it's very visible that there is creasing on that I've worn these, but we'll see how they turn up after today's wear. So I'll get like an official review tonight. I'll sit down and I'll talk and be like, all right, here's what we've learned so far, about halfway through, and then we'll go from there. Today was day 4. I wore the shoes quite a bit, probably the most I've worn them in an entire day. I have only positive things to say. So I first woke up, I went to church, so I had to dress them up a little bit. A little business casual kind of vibe to it. I stood a while in them. They were super comfortable, no complaints. Things that I've learned today. The end cap, pretty stable. It's a little more stable than usual pairs, which is good. I like stability in my heel. This was probably the best week to do this because it has snowed every single day this week. And these shoes, you wouldn't even be able to tell they've been out in the snow. Every time I see a mark on them, say like some raindrops or whatever, just wipes right off. I'm not going to clean these until the 7 days is up. That way you can kind of see the wear and tear on them. I was just like sitting there looking at my feet today, and I was like, man, I really love these sneakers. This is a shoe it's definitely won over my heart. If I hadn't done this wear test, I probably wouldn't love these sneakers as much as I do. So I'm super glad somebody recommended me to do this because I actually love these sneakers and I highly recommend them. So day 4 went great. Tomorrow I start up the week again. It's Monday. Back to school, walk around a little more, spend a lot more time in them. And then come Thursday, I'll be done. I kind of miss my shoes. I would love to wear a gray V4 or literally any New Balance. But the thing is, I probably wouldn't because the weather conditions are so bad. So honestly, if I wasn't doing the wear test, I'd still probably be wearing these almost every single day just because they are so durable. So day 4 over, on to day 5 tomorrow. All right, I just got home from classes, wore the shoes, of course, jeans. This shoe is a 10 out of 10. I was gonna save it to the end to admit it, but it's been 5 days and I'm sold on this shoe. I love it. Comfortable. I'm probably not gonna say too much about it anymore after this because I wanna save the rest for the final review, but all you gotta know is I am loving this shoe. All right, today is day 6. There's really not much to say about it. I'm kind of waiting to save everything to say about it for the end of the video. We got the shoe right here. It's kind of dirty, honestly. Outsole, and you can see there's a lot of salt here. Like I said, it's holding up. It rained a lot today, and you couldn't even tell I wore this in the rain. So pretty successful day in the shoes. Right now I have on my Mine 610s just because I miss my collab sneakers. For whatever reason, I'm just really wanting to wear this Amina shoe. So anyways, that's day 6. Tomorrow's the last day. And then we'll do a final review on day 7. Today was the last day. The 7-day wear test is complete. This has been a long 7 days. I will say that I truly missed wearing my sneakers. That isn't to take any credit away from how much I enjoyed wearing these sneakers. This sneaker right here is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I want to start this off by saying I had doubts about the leather, and I had doubts about the comfort, and I had doubts about it having a 990 V4 feel. The doubts that I had about the quality and if it was going to be a 990 feel were ruled out day 1. I knew that this was a 990 and there was no quality sacrifice when making this shoe, and it's still a 990 made at the highest quality. Now for the last couple months I've been saying I love the V6. You know, the V6 is my favorite 990, but this shoe right here won the V4 back over for me. I am all in on the V4. The V4 is my favorite New Balance of all time, and it is also my favorite 990. So I have this shoe to thank for rekindling my love with the V4. I mean, I wore the shoe for 7 days, which doesn't seem like a long time, but I feel like I've grown connected to the shoe. Like, me and the shoe have a personal history now. I mean, I did spend 7 days in it, so it was quite a journey, and I did enjoy each day wearing this shoe. I wore it in a lot of different environments. I wore it to class. I wore it to the store. I wore it to church. I wore it to hang out with my friends. I wore it in a lot of different situations, which was good because it tested, can this shoe hold up to my everyday life? And the short answer is yes. At the beginning, I said the ventilation was bad. That's the only negative thing I have to say about this sneaker, is there's no breathability in this shoe. And that's just something you have to sacrifice for all the positive things that come with the non-breathability. So for a regular V4 pair, gray, mesh, suede, you can't wear it in the rain. That's the complete opposite for this sneaker. Now, I've worn this sneaker in the snow and in the rain. It snowed and rained every single day of the week, and this shoe held up tremendously well. I was shocked at how well this shoe holds up. There's no water that gets in, there's no snow that gets in. My socks stayed dry the entire time I wore them, and my feet never got cold. And they also didn't overheat. Now, I'm assuming if I wore this shoe in the middle of July, my feet would overheat very easily. This shoe does crease pretty bad. Me personally, I love the way this shoe creases. It shows wear, it shows durability. It's a very aesthetically pleasing crease marks in these shoes. Some people say creasing is bad, but your foot bends, your toes bend as you walk. Your shoe is gonna crease, so just get over it. From the day I started this wear test to the day it ended, I think this sneaker looks better now than it did at the beginning. Now, I'll always appreciate the box fresh look of a New Balance, but when you wear it and you put some mileage on it and you make it yours, I think it looks better when it's a little more worn in. So as far as the leather quality, that was another concern of mine. Is New Balance cheaping out and putting a bad leather on this? The answer to that is no. This leather is as high as quality as you could probably get on a sneaker. You can actually see some of the grain on it. There's no loose stitching. The leather is very durable and it's very high quality. Yes, it does crease like I said, but that's going to happen regardless. Now, I'm no leather expert, but this is some pretty amazing leather. I mentioned earlier in this video that I get more comfortable day to day, and I still stand true to that. I think the comfort on this shoe is just as good as a regular V4. It might not be as flexible. It definitely gives you a 990 V4 feeling as far as the end cap and the roll from toe to heel. It's a great feeling sneaker, and you will never complain about your feet hurting wearing this sneaker. Now, this is definitely more of a lifestyle sneaker. So is a regular V4, but I feel like if you really needed to perform in the 990 V4 with the mesh and suede, you could. This, I probably wouldn't do any running or any physical activities in this sneaker. So if you look at like what the shoe looked like when I first got it, it was smooth, it was clean. There was some creasing because I wore it around the house, but there was no marks on it. It was just absolutely beautiful. And then you look at it now, it's got some wear on it. It looks good. You could tell I wore it for a good amount of time. And it's easily cleanable. Like if I see a salt stain on it or a water droplet or mud or dirt, I just take my thumb. No solution needed. Just take my thumb, just wipes right off. And that you cannot put a price on, because if you had that with suede, you would brush it. You would have to clean it. It would take forever to clean. These, you clean them in 2 seconds. It's amazing. That's probably one of my favorite things about this sneaker. So my overall rating of this sneaker, it's an absolute 10 out of 10. And I'm not just saying that. This sneaker is absolutely amazing. And I really hope they make more colors of it. But I want to see, like, what would a V6 look like? Now, a V6 probably wouldn't look that good because it is that sporty aesthetic feel. But what if we got a 992 with all leather? There's endless possibilities to do with this leather. Now, I still would pick the mesh and suede over the leather, but for right now in the winter months where it's snowing and raining and cold, I'm taking the leather. This shoe is going to continue to get worn a lot more, whether I like it or not, because it is like a boot. It's like you can put it on, you can beat it up, walk outside, come inside, clean it up, wipe it down. You wouldn't even be able to tell you wore it outside. This sneaker's a 10 out of 10, and I highly recommend it. This just proves that New Balance will never sacrifice their quality or their comfort and the new materials they use. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this wear test. I certainly did. I had a lot of fun making this video. So let me know if you want me to do more wear tests. I would love to wear test another, say like a gray suede shoe in the snow and rain, see how that holds up. So let me know what you guys want to see in the future, and have a great day.